So although I'm not a qualified PT, I am, however, really into my fitness and trying to look after my body as much as possible. And being a desk worker, I do, however, spend a lot of time sitting down on my backside, which, as we all know, isn't too good for our health. So over the past couple of months, I've been really trying to incorporate some exercises into my daily routine that can help my joints, my muscles and my overall health of my spine, which is so incredibly important. And I'm going to be sharing with you a few of these routines that you can try at home. Okay, so this movement is going to be great for our neck and our shoulder health in particular, especially now that we're all mobile phone users and laptop workers. We kind of crouch our necks like this all day, and of course it's going to build up a lot of tension in this kind of area. So to start things off, you're going to be standing shoulder feet apart, and then you're going to be raising your arms just to the side, and so that you're in line as well. And then you're going to take your left ear and you're going to pull it down towards the top of your shoulder, and you will feel straight away the stretch going down here. And I would say to hold this for either 5 to 10 seconds before you rotate it to the other side to feel the stretch in the other side of the neck and shoulder. And just keep doing this. I love this one because being at my desk all day, I can just feel the tension in my neck kind of going away. And again, I would just encourage you to do this maybe 30 to 60 seconds, as many times as you can throughout the day. I will always try to do about every hour, and I would just set that alarm clock to remind me to do it. Next movement is the all-famous yoga exercise, also known as the child pose. And although I'm not particularly a yoga fan myself, I do find this movement extremely beneficial for when I've been sitting down all day, and after repeating it maybe 3 to 4 times throughout the day, I notice a massive difference by the end of just like how loose my back feels compared to a day of not doing this exercise. So if you're familiar with the position or not, you're simply going to start on the floor, on a mat or comfortable surface with your legs tucked under, and then you're simply going to bring out your arms and slowly bring your tailbone down to the mat. And I find people either like to stretch out their hands like this, or if you're like me, will bring the elbows to the floor to feel more of the stretch in the lats here. Either way, you kind of want to hold this pose for either 30 to 60 seconds, or kind of just as long as possible for it to be beneficial to you. Bring your tailbone back down, and then you'll be stretching out all of the muscles there, the muscles that you use every day when you're sat at the desk or crunching over your phone. It's one of my favorite movements, and out of all these exercises that I'm showing you, this is probably one that you should try and include as many times as possible as you can throughout the day. So the last one in our movements is a great one for really anybody to do at home or just anywhere if you're brave enough. So this one requires to be on the floor again. You're going to need a soft surface, just either have your yoga mat or make sure you're on a carpet of somewhat. And then you're simply going to put your body into a tabletop position, and your hands are going to be under your shoulder, and then you're simply going to arch your back, kind of like an angry cat, and you're going to push through your hands. So you're really going to feel your shoulder blades going up to the sky, and the more you push, the more of a stretch you're going to be getting through your lats and through your shoulders, and kind of just all through the upper back. And then once you've held that for either 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to push your tailbone, kind of invert your body and push up through your lats. And when you're pushing, you want to make sure that your head's kind of in a straight line looking forwards. And really, the more you push with these movements, the more you're going to feel the stretch in your lats and your upper body, and then also your lower back here in particular for this one. And just push the movement, push the stretch, and then you can go back into that kind of angry cat style. And then just keep rotating between those two. So although these are a few of my favourite exercises for mobility work, I do however suggest that you download our app or read The Primal Cure for more advice on a fit and active lifestyle.